First, thank you for having me on your stream. Just want to let you guys know, I got to tell you guys something. I got to kind of admit something to you guys, but I need you to hear me out completely. It's very important. Do not jump to conclusions. So hear me out fully. Now, in a sense, I kind of lied to you guys. I told you guys that you were going to come on the stream and I was going to expose Nick, and you guys was going to witness this exposure and the roasting. And for that, I have to apologize, because that is not what I'm here to do. I'm here to annihilate and eviscerate Nick from Streepass. And your job is to... Okay, guys, welcome back. We started the show, so we're going to get to it.
Oh, God. You got to do it. Do you have to do it?
I got to do it.
You got to do it?
It's got to go down. All right, so listen.
He's a boy.
Nah, it doesn't matter. He ain't a boy. He's a dead man. Now, look, we got to go all the way back to the beginning for y'all to understand this. So before we even get started, the first thing I need you guys to understand is this. This man's gonna die virtually, socially. He's gonna die
tonight.
Tonight. It is over tonight.
A body?
It's a body. It's a body bag. We got the body bag right there. It is a wrap for him. So I need you guys to follow suit with what I'm about to tell you guys. You guys have to follow suit in order to properly destroy this man.
I've never committed a murder before.
You don't have to. Don't get your hands dirty. Don't worry. I've done this before. I'm a pro at this. I'm a pro at this. I just need you to witness this. Just witness it. Stand in the back and just witness this. When I am done with this, I need you guys to all follow this instruction properly. It's very important. I need you guys to unsubscribe to this man. Do not put no dislikes. Do not put no comments. If you're friends with him on Facebook, remove him as a friend. Block him. Don't just remove him. Block him. Go on Twitter. Block him. Go on Facebook. Block him. Go on YouTube. Block him. Go on Instagram. Block him. Snapchat. Everything. Block. Do not talk to this man. Nothing. After I am done with, I'm going to air this man out, eviscerate, leave no bones, nothing. He's finished. After, I'm telling you guys, listen, this guy thinks he's slick. This idiot thinks he's going to use this hype situation of us roasting him.
He's feeding off it.
Yeah, he's feeding off of it, because he's expecting that after this, y'all going to want to hear what he has to say on his stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, when he goes on the stream and he starts streaming, it's got to say 0. 0. We need to see tumbleweeds. We hear cricket. Nothing. We leave this man dead. This guy has to die. This man is a distraction. I'm trying to do my world tour. He's trying to distract us from going helping people in unrepresented regions that need help. He is a distraction. He does not represent the Nintendo community. He does not represent Nintendo. He don't represent Jersey. Jersey, rise up, get this. Actually, he's already outside of Jersey.
Nigga, the fuck out of here.
They pushed him to the West Coast. He's on the West Coast. Shout out to all my West Coast people.
Nigga can't go home no
he
more.
Can't go home no more. He don't have no home in Jersey. He's done. He don't represent Streepass Princeton. He ain't even Streepass nothing. He's a little boy. He's a dead man. This man is a dead man. So I'm letting you guys know, because I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm going to give you guys all the dirt, the e-files, OBS style. This is FGC termination.
Nigga, the origin?
The origins. He's going to get aired out. You're going to know everything. How he used me, exposed me, exploited me, how he exploited other kids, how he got Big Dunk in his butt. Everything just to get a switch, all of it. You're getting all of it, and this is all verified by I have a gay friend that was on the Switch line who was like, "Yo, this idiot left his app for gay men to make money so they could get the Switch." So at night, when y'all was wondering, when I was sleeping in the street holding a line down for Alex, everyone's like, "Yo, where's Nick?" Nick was playing Dig Dug and Bubble Bobble with other dudes. This is what he was doing to try to raise that money, because not enough money was coming into the GoFundMe enough for this man to get the Switch. So he went through desperate times. So he was straight switching for the Switch. How you do that? How you switch for the Switch? What are you doing? What are you doing? So this is what it's gonna be about. So
The nigga got his colon clean for a switch.
he pushing his organs back, B. Straight organ shifting.
And this clarify. We don't got nothing. There's no.
I was confirmed for my gay friend. I just don't want to put his name out there. Yeah. I got no problem. See, there's nothing wrong with your sexual orientation. The problem is when you use that to get a video game system at the age of 27 or 29 or whatever his age is. That's crazy. It's a video game. You letting dudes push your tonsils in and your organs back to get a video game system? That's crazy. What is this? Are you trying to represent Nintendo? Nah, B. Nah, B. This man is dead tonight. So let's go. Let's get it started. All right. So it all started. How this all started? 2012 for the Nintendo Switch line. So I come out there. I set up. I knew him a long time ago before that, but I never really got involved with him. You know, they had their little community. I don't want, you know, I'm the older guy. I don't want to really get involved with and stuff like that. So I let him rock in, him and the other Streepass that was representing New York and all that other stuff. And I did my best. I got videos. You go to my YouTube channel, Empire Arcadia. Go to my YouTube channel. Go into my Nintendo Life section. Go into the Nintendo Switch launch. You see all the videos where I'm helping the Streepass community and everything. Much like what Alex was doing here. So this guy, after the launch, and he sees I meet Reggie, and he knows I know Reggie and whatnot, is like, yo, Triforce, I have a friend I want to introduce you to. So I'm like, okay. He's like, his name is Abdallah. He's a growing YouTuber, blah, 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 and whatever the case may be. And like, yo, he's mad cool, and you can get to me. So I'm like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. That's your boy. He introduced me to Abdallah. Abdallah's a cool dude.
What year was this?
This is 2012 going on 2013. He introduced it to me, to him. Now, 2014 come up, right? Mm-hmm. We all cool. Everybody's good and whatever the case may be. And he's like, yo, you want to go to E3? So I'm like, for what? And he's like, because, you know, Abdallah's going to E3 and this will be a good time for us to go and we can go to the Nintendo headquarters and all this other stuff. And I'm like,
networking.
Yeah, networking. And I'm like, okay, I guess I could do that. And he was like, I was like, but the problem is I don't have no money. My mom's died. My father turned terminally sick with his muscular dystrophy. We had just closed down the Ark the year before, so I was virtually homeless. I was hopping from my friend's house to my friend's house and staying with my cousin Taj up in Parkchester. So I really couldn't. I was trying to get my life together because I fell down on hard times. And he was like, "Well, I can get you to the E3, but you would have to pay me back." And I'm like, "But Nick, I'm poor. Like I don't have that money. Take your time. I understand your situation." I'm like, I guess this is a good opportunity for me to get out there. He was like, yo, I can help. It's like he was a sponsor, right? That's literally what he was.
He agreed that you didn't have to worry about paying him the money back right away.
Right away. I could pay it later. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he helped me out with like Mewtwo King and a couple of my players in EMP. And it even gets worse from that. But we're going to just finish this out. So I go to E3. We do all of that. It's all good. Abdallah meets Reggie. I connect him to a couple of people in Nintendo. It's all good. Nick doesn't have such a great time doing the very same thing. Hey, listen, my job is to just introduce people. My job is not to connect people and be like, oh, make this deal happen. I can't do that. So I just did what I could for him. So Abdallah is now blowing up. Nick hits me back up. Yo, Triforce, when was the last time Abdallah talked to you? I'm like, I don't know. Man's busy. Like, he's YouTubing. I'm like, making videos for Nintendo. The guy's like a brand ambassador. Like, what do you want me to do? He's like, because he doesn't talk to me anymore. And I'm like, yo, why you sound like that? I'm like, all right, so like, I don't understand. How is this like my problem? Like, he really doesn't talk to me anymore. Like, he's busy.
Wait, bro, they're saying stop. He's dead already.
No. I said eviscerate. There's particles around, bone fragments. That gotta go too, B. That gotta go too. I want nothing. Nothing's here. No blood fragment, no DNA, nothing. He's gotta go. All of it. We getting rid of him tonight. Completely. So now, back to my story. So then now he's getting upset and he's like, yo, but Triforce though, like, he doesn't even talk to you anymore. I'm like, yo, don't try to spin that on me, man. So I hit up Abdallah. I'm like, yo, your boy Nick is kind of acting kind of real, you know, funny and like saying like you don't like me and blah, blah, blah and whatever. And me and him have to talk and I'm like, yo, you should just talk to him because he's feeling the kind of way. He's feeling mad finiskity. And I'm like, just talk to the guy and whatever the case may be. All right. So boom, we go to France. Me and my boy Domine, ex-member of my team, Empire Arcadia. We were paid to go out there. Our flights were covered from France and from Walter Day and the Elder Gods and the OGs. That's Billy Mitchell, that's Todd Rogers, that's Joe West, and so forth. So the OGs covered us to, well, me anyway, and then France covered Dominion to go out there. Plane tickets was bought, round trip, everything. And we were supposed to be set up with a hotel. Unfortunately, some things didn't work out with the hotel, but they put us up in some community member's house. We was there. It was all good. So I went on MTV. And I went on this thing called, what's it? No Life. That's the name of the show, right? And we started promoting. All of this stuff is documented, video proof on the YouTube page. You can check it out. And we doing our thing there, and, you know, we kind of promote in France. You know, 2 American boys over in France promoting it. It looks good for France, right? So it's all good. So one arcade guy was like, yo, man, it would be cool if you guys could stay a little bit longer and help promote my arcade. And we're like, yeah, but we don't have the plane tickets to kind of move our plane tickets around. He's like, I can move the plane tickets for you. And I'm like, and he's like, yo, listen, I get you a hotel, man, spend 2 G's flat. Right there, got us a hotel. We had continental breakfast. Guy gave us allowances and everything to come to his arcade and play. And he's like, I'll just get the tickets. So we like,
did you have to do anything for him?
Just promote his arcade. That was it. So we were like, all right, so we'll stay a little bit extra. We did all that work for him. You know what happened? The guy's like, yo, listen, I can't help you get home. Kind of did a...
The guy who spent it...
Yeah. So we got cornered. So now we're in France and we're in a dilemma. So naturally, what happens if you're in a dilemma? You call home to your friends and your family and you ask for help.
It's an emergency
It's an emergency situation. So I call home and I call people who I think is my friends. One of them is Nick. Nick goes, oh, I can help you.
Oh,
but
wait, so Nick was, at that point,
I was
still cool. So you're...
Everything.
Nick,
I don't hold him as an enemy.
yeah, so you reached out.
Yeah.
Because you were in a...
I was in a situation. And it wasn't even for me. It was for Dominion. It was to get him home. After we got Dominion home first, I had to stay in France for 2 more months before I could raise the money before I got home. So I made myself last. So the money he donated went to him. It didn't even go to me. I decided to stay. I said, yo, you made a bad call. You got to suffer the call for it. That was your call, Triforce. So, all right, cool. I took the L, and whatever the case may be. All right, not a problem. So then now, let's speed up, fast forward to where we are now.
7,400 viewers.
So it's not. Guys, it's going to get worse. So
you ain't heard the worst?
Nah, that's just a backstory to give you an ideal of the type of person he is. So now, he knows I moved to Jamaica because I can't afford to live in America no more. I don't have a house in America. Legally, I'm homeless. Although I have friends' houses I can stay, my aunt I can go to when she has time, but technically I have no place of residence, no lease, no nothing. That's the meaning actually of being homeless. When you do not have a place to rent or own. That's what homeless means. It doesn't mean you're a bum in the street. A bum in the street is different from a person who's actually homeless. There's two big differences, right? So like Etika was once homeless, but he wasn't a bum. So people get this twisted. Yeah. All right, boom. So then now, I'm in Jamaica. I meet my girl, fiance. I meet her family. I'm trying to get my life together. I got hired by the Cyberbox Esports League. I'm making third world country money. It's not a lot of money. Nick hit me up. Triforce, so when you gonna pay me back my money for the France and the E3 thing? I'm like, yo, listen, I'm just trying to get my life. Let me get my foundation and my bearings
under me. Did you know you were struggling?
Yeah, of course. Like, what he wants, Jamaican? You know, it's $1 US to 123 Jamaican dollars. So what he wants me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to...
You explain that to him.
I explained this to him. I'm like, yo, dogs, I'm making Jamaican money, B. Like, what do you want me to do? Well, you know, when can you pay me back? Let me get my foot... Let me get myself grounded first. Then I can find out how I'm going to get this money to you. You told me, yo, you take your time. You knew my situation. That's why you made the invested risk. You knew the situation.
Exactly. So type a 1 in the chat if you think that's agreeable. If you think that's doable, you know, you explain, I'm still not in a position to be able to pay you back necessarily, but I'm going to once I have the ability. So please hold on. Is that something that's so hard to go with? Like, I mean,
I don't think. I think that's fair, especially if he agrees to it.
He agreed.
He agreed to it. That's the crazy stuff. And then, you know, so stupid. He has it in the Skype call. Yes, in his own Skype call. Yes, in his own Skype call, which we're gonna go through. Everything I'm telling you guys, we got it right here.
We got evidence.
Put it right there. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna go all the way back up. We're gonna go through all of this, B. We're gonna go through all of this. So now, right? So he understands. He goes, okay, well, you know, just reminding you. I just don't want you to forget that you have to pay me. All right, Nick, calm down. Now, they launched the switch. I come into New York. I haven't spoken to Nick since then. I come into New York. I'm with Alex. All of a sudden, boom, Facebook. Nick. Hey, Triforce. what are you doing? What do you mean? Hold on. I'm going to scroll up because I may actually want to just read it. So I'm like, I'm chilling. So why? Oh, cause like I want to come onto the line. I'm under the impression Nick still lives in Jersey. I've been in Jamaica for 2 years, so I didn't know he moved to California. I'm thinking he's in Jersey. I said, "Oh, you coming out to the switch line?" Yeah. All right. So I'm like, oh, "Okay, cool. I guess I'll see you there and stuff like that." So I said, "Wait, why you want to come though?" He's like, "Because like I heard you're helping this guy C&D launch the switch." I'm like, "Yeah." So how did you get there? I'm like, "I was sponsored. C&D flew me up there." Oh, because like, why didn't you take that money instead and instead of flying there and give me the money you owe me? I'm like, "Cause it's not my money to give. He bought the plane ticket."
So basically,
he wanted me to.
You didn't have money to go for the switch line, but you were sponsored.
Yeah, C&D sponsored me. That was the whole purpose of me helping him.
But there was never any liquid cash like you got.
No, I got no cash in my hands. No cash touched these hands. That's why I was telling everyone, do not do a GoFundMe for me. Because I got people out there like Nick who's sitting there watching like hawks, thinking I'm balling and I'm making all this money and I'm out there on a G5 or some foolishness like that. So I'm like, nah, dogs, like he sponsored me. He paid for the Airbnb. He paid for the food. Like all of that stuff really came from him. It's C&D.
C&D took care of him.
He took care of me. That was the whole point. Listen, Triforce, I'll take care of you when you come into New York. You get to visit your father. You get to go take care of your dad. And then you help me get on first in the switch line. And I'll show you also how to do YouTube so that you can make some money so I can get myself back up
because
together.
Remember, C&D reached out to you.
Yes, exactly. He reached out to me. I didn't reach out to C&D. C&D called me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm saying, I have an opportunity here. If this works and I can blow up in YouTube, then I can make enough money to get myself back on my feet. I can take care of my family back in Jamaica. I can pay off my debts. I can maintain my team. I can help my father. So it's a one-shot risk I'm taking. I gotta go for it. Because the other option is stay in Jamaica and keep making the third world money, which is not going to get me out of the hole. So I take the situation. So he goes, oh, word, because so, I think, I have my Streepass Princeton YouTube page and I want like C&D to help me with my YouTube subscribers. So I'm like, so you want to use him to help push up your YouTube? I'm like, and what is he going to get in return? Oh, well, I could get him to E3. I'm like, the same way you did to me? That's the first thing I said. I was like,
in debt?
Yeah, put me in debt. So you want to put C&D in debt? I'm like, the kid's 19. This dude's a 29-year-old man trying to trap this kid like he trapped me.
Same treatment.
I'm like, nah, B.
Well, wait, didn't he give E3 to him?
Hold on. What he didn't know is that C&D was already offered to go to E3 by the Zero Review. That's what he didn't know. So then, what he also didn't know, and y'all could confirm with C&D on Twitter, is that I had his whole conversation I was talking with on speaker, and C&D was in the room, quiet, in the corner. So he was in the cut, listening to him. And he was like, because I can use him and and it's so sad.
He said that on the Skype call.
My man said it on the
I can use this.
I can use, and then C&D was like, what? So C&D's like, well, he didn't say what, but he was like, and so he heard him. Don't believe me? Tweet C&D, yo, did you hear the Skype call with Nick? He'll tell you. So we already knew the game off top.
And didn't C&D get warned about this dude, Nick, from
yes,
other people?
From other people. He got warned mad times. Nintendo Fangirl, mad other people warned him. I even told him, I said, I didn't want to sit here and badmouth the man. I wanted you to hear the man for yourself, and you could judge for yourself. So C&D was like, all right, he's finished. Off top, he's finished. Right away, I'm not playing with that guy. I'm not messing with that guy. He exposed himself. I didn't expose him. You know what this moron said? Oh, so you lied to me. You had C&D you had me on speaker so C&D can hear me. Your dogs, you acting like I'm doing something wrong. What you said is what was wrong, not me having you on speaker. What you said was foul. You was trying to use him. You trying to make it like I'm wrong for having you on speaker for you exposing yourself. You was an idiot. So C&D now peeps this, right? So this guy's an idiot. So then now I told him, peep this. I said, Nick, if you come into New York to do to me what you want to do to do to C&D, stay in Jersey. I'm not in Jersey.
You told him, oh.
He said, I'm not in Jersey. I'm like, where you at? I'm in Cali. I'm like, and you're gonna come across the country to try to exploit a 19-year-old kid? What is wrong with you? Stay over in Cali. Well, no, I want to give him some presents. I have some gifts I can give you
Give him
guys.
some gifts.
So,
What kind of
so
shitty ass man?
now, watch this. You know, so funny. He exposed himself on YouTube. Because if you go to seeing these YouTube videos, what did you see? How did you see Nick introduce himself? My man came with a bag of swag, a whole NES package bag. Big bag too. Open it, he had pins, lanyards, pictures, Twizzlers, Tootsie Rolls, Snicker bars.
He loaded them up. What did he give you?
Oh, he gave me a bar of black soap.
My nigga, a bar of black soap? What the fuck does that mean?
Now, my boys hit me up. The goon said, yo, let us slide through on the line and we'll mess this.
He had hitters hit him up.
And I'm like, nah. Because when they saw the video, they're like, yo, we offered you black soap? And I was like, yeah. They're like, yo, we coming through. I'm like, yo, chill. I'm like, chill. And y'all, if y'all don't believe, y'all think I'm making a, go to seeing these videos. It's still there.
You can see the shit.
It's there. The dude gave me black soap. Black soap. It'll keep you clean, Triforce.
Nigga.
So what are you trying to say? I'm dirty? That's what you're trying to say?
Right, yo, it's a two-way insult.
My man flew from Cali to give me soap.
Two-way insult. Dirty ass, and you black, nigga.
Yo, I had dudes that were ready. The goons were gonna come out on him. In fact, the sad part is 2 of the goons were there. They came there. They were there. And I'm like, y'all gotta chill, B. Y'all gonna, cause I didn't want anything to mess up C&D's campaign to be the first. And they was like, well, we ain't gonna do nothing to him. But if he come out of his face, we can't guarantee you nothing. So fortunately for him, he was behaving himself because it would have happened. And this is not no video game. We
wouldn't have been having this conversation.
We wouldn't. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, what y'all doing? I'd have to stop them. So I was like, chill. So he didn't understand that Doomsday was on the block with him. He wasn't aware of it. He wasn't aware. So I'm like, all right, cool. So anyway, let's skip past that. So after all of this stuff, now you see Nick with this. He comes with some
10,000 views.
It doesn't matter. This man's eviscerated as of tonight. He's eviscerated. So now Nintendo Force, which is sad because like he has Nintendo Force all wrapped up into this thing. I was under the impression that Nintendo Force is the one who flew him down here with a round trip ticket. This idiot goes, Nintendo Force didn't fly me down here. So wait a minute. You came down here on a one-way ticket?
The nigga came on one way. What the fuck?
That was great.
Why? First off, what dumbass would agree to arrangements like that when there's
no, he said Nintendo Force has nothing to do with it.
Oh.
So he didn't make any arrangements.
So
he willingly...
He did it himself then.
Yes, willfully flew down here. Willfully. On his own. One way. So he had the GoFundMe set up from the jump. He had already planned, I'm going to fly down there one way, and I'm going to use the community to GoFundMe back home.
How do you do that?
I was not under this impression. I thought Nintendo Force screwed him like how the people in France screwed me.
Remember how he said, like...
That's why I had empathy for him.
Because he told me that the company said, fuck it, we're not getting you back home. That's why I felt bad for the nigga too.
So I'm like, all right, I can understand. Despite I'm not really on good grounds with him, I'm like, I can understand your situation. He's a human being like everybody else. Well, as of tonight, he's not a human being. He's actually nothing. But I was like, I understand your situation. So what we're going to do is, despite it, I'm going to remove my personal feelings about you from the side, and we're going to try to get you home. My man did a $1,500 GoFundMe.
What the fuck? $1,500?
It was to buy the Switch, all of the accessories, get him to PAX, get him a hotel room, and then flying back home.
And this is money that he was expecting just from random people in the community. Because we just want to give this nigga money for him to have extra extravagancies while there's people on GoFundMe that are having heart conditions. Pro Smash Brothers players dying.
So I'm like,
and it's like
I call Etika inside the Starbucks, and I explain to Etika the situation. Now this is the funny part. After I know the man is on the line, talking smack about me. He's literally talking to people, oh, Triforce owes me money, that's why I can't get home. So he's using something that has nothing to do with his current situation to justify people to dislike me so they can run a GoFundMe for him so he can use a community. This is actually manipulation and exploitation of the community for his own gain.
It is.
For his own gain.
And lying, technically speaking.
Yes.
He made it seem like it was some kind of emergency and the nigga had no money whatsoever, and that the money was going to be used strictly for him getting back home, because as a dumbass, he apparently was with a company that canceled his ticket, but it turns out that wasn't.
It was like, so he's putting Nintendo Force in the way. He's literally the successor of Nintendo Power. He's ruining their names. Nintendo Force, I'm letting you know right now, as of this day, you get involved with this guy, it's a bad look on you. I'm telling you right now, delete this man. This keyboard, back button. If you don't have the back button, delete that man. Get away from this dude. I'm talking about straight send this man to the Phantom Zone. Gone. I'm talking, he needs to be chilling with General Zod. He's finished. This man flips in space like this. He's just gone. Get rid of this dude. So now, after putting their name in jeopardy, right? I'm over here feeling sorry for him, and I'm like, yo, Etika, we got to try to help this guy. I'm poor. I'm from a third world country, B. If you check the GoFundMe, you'll see a donation from Triforce, $10. That was the last $10 I had in my name, cash. So, well, it wasn't PayPal anyway. So I gave it to him. I had to starve that day. Nintendo Cade and his girl had to buy me food instead. So I took the last of my money that I was supposed to use for food to give it to him.
You didn't even tell me that. I didn't know that before.
Go check the GoFundMe. Ain't nothing I'm saying a lie. Go see the GoFundMe. You see the donation. Convinced Etika. Etika had some empathy. Etika dropped some money for him. Don't worry about the.
You know what? Let's go into that just a little bit more,
okay.
Because when Triforce had said to me, "Help this dude out," he initially wanted me to retweet it as well. I didn't retweet it, if you remember. And remember the reason why I said I didn't retweet it?
Yeah, because you said you can't co-sign that.
Because in the damn GoFundMe, this dude, when he asked for the money, he didn't even make it seem like it was some sort of like he didn't seem humble.
No, he didn't seem humble. He was no humble.
It was just like, hey, I need to go home. Thanks. Later. It's like, what the fuck?
So I'm like,
if you're gonna ask the community for money like that to help you out in a situation, especially where you fucked up, where you fucked your shit up, you make sure you suck dick. If you are trying to.
But he did. He did. He had to.
I mean.
He had to. He had to do that.
I didn't mean literally.
That's what he had to do.
I didn't mean get top literally.
Well, he's an idiot. Everyone knows. I don't know why he had that open on his browser on his computer. He's an idiot. And then the sad part is, yo, my man, you're on a line with children, and on your computer you have male escort and whatever services.
Male escort.
Well, whatever it was, it's some joint where he has to go do favors sexually with other men to get the money so that the man could go buy a Switch. It's crazy out here, B. This is 2017. This is bonkers, B. You got guys switching for Switches.
Oh, shit.
This is nuts.
Yo, this can't be happening, bro.
Nah, if my gay friend on the line, who was next to Nick, that's the funny part. So now you know who it is, Nick, who told me. Now you know who it is. So I was like, oh, and he doesn't lie. There's no reason for a gay guy to come lie. Why would he lie about that? And to confirm it. Hold on.
He said yes.
Nah, hold on. We gotta confirm.
No.
We gotta confirm something.
No.
Put it on screen. Put it on screen. Hold on. Let me get this part right here.
About this,
yeah, I'm sure. Yo, it is my Skype. Hold on for a second. Let me come find this part right here. I just need to find this this one part. Hold on for a second. This is when I was calling him down to come see you so that he could talk to you about the situation. And he was like, I can't come down. And I'm like, why? I'm in pain. And he was crouched.
In pain?
He was in pain. So I'm like, what do you mean you're in pain? And he was crouched over in the thing. And then my gay friend came over to me and he was like, you know why? Because
no, don't finish.
He was like, you know why?
Don't finish that
Because
sentence,
he
bro.
hold on. He was like, because he's the one biting the pillow. I was like, wow.
No.
Time out. Hold on. The stream needs to see this.
The
stream needs to see this. Hold on. There it is. Look right there. Wait, get it on the screen. Where is it?
There.
I'm gonna
make it full screen?
Wait, full screen. Give me that full screen right there. So I said, yo, because I was trying to tell him, oh crap, now everyone see what you dropped. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So that's when he's like, thanks, I'm in the bathroom. Might wait to talk because I'm in pain. So he came downstairs And he laid up on there was a, you know how Starbucks have the like little couches or whatever the stuff, and he was laid up couching, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I have abdominal pain. I'm like, yo.
Wait, did you think that at that point?
No, I didn't think that at that point.
Damn,
I was just like, you must have
up.
ate something wrong. So I'm like, you should get tea. No, I'll be okay. That's why on that day, that Wednesday, all day, he was mad quiet. And he was sitting down most of the time. You didn't see him.
I was there?
Yeah. You didn't see him walking, no nothing. He just, my man had to wait till his organs healed. And that's just, dudes like Skippy.
I'm done.
Dudes like Skippy. So it's whatever. Dudes is playing Dig Dug. Dudes is playing Bubble Bobble. Dudes like them classic retro games. I understand they want to play 2-player with dudes, but usually those games I play with girls. But if you want to play with dudes, not a problem. If that's how he enjoys himself, that's not a problem. The problem is when you're doing it for a video game system. That's like, come on, man. Like, let's be realistic here. Like, behave yourself now. So now it gets worse. So then now he's out there blowing up my name on the line, telling all these people these lies. Someone comes in and goes, well, Gabe. Oh, Gabe's gonna be on the call. Gabe's gonna be on the call.
On the stream?
Gabe's gonna be on the call. In fact, let me try to get Gabe right now. Hold on. We're just gonna get Gabe right now. Where Gabe at? Yo, Gabe. Hold on. Gabe. Where's his name? No, that's not him. Oh, he hit me up. Who this?
Oh my god.
Yo, Gabe, if you listening, message me on Skype so I can see it. And then because there's too many people on Skype right now, and I can't find out where you are.
This can't get worse.
No, of course it gets worse. What are you talking about? Of course. There he goes. Hold on, we're going to call Gabe. We're going to call Gabe.
Oh my god.
Wait, want to make a call, install plugin. Oh, no.
Hold on. No.
Bring my laptop.
Let me bring the, I know what to do.
Just bring my laptop.
Gabe, call me on my phone.
Gabe, call Etika on his phone.
I'm good. I think I have you added. I'm gonna, get my phone right now. Hold up. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. Bring the computer. Just plug it out. Just plug out the razor and just bring it.
What the fuck is Gabe gonna say?
All right, hold on.
What the fuck is Gabe
Oh,
gonna say?
crap. Gabe dropped. Where are you, Gabe? All right, so there we go. I hope this is at max. I want to make sure everyone can hear him. Oh, it's at 70%.
Press a 1 if you could hear Gabe.
Yo, Gabe.
What's up?
All right. Yo, everyone, press 1. Oh,
Press
no.
1 if you can hear him, okay?
You don't have to hold it. I can just hold it like this.
it?
Yeah, I got this. No, we're talking to the stream. We want to make sure the stream can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, some people said this. All right, so they can't hear him. All right, so now, Gabe, when you came in there and when you came inside the Starbucks and you was telling me, you was like, yo, mad people outside are talking mad negative stuff about you because Nick's going around saying that you owe him money and that's why he's stranded. Is that true or false?
It's true.
Okay, so stay still. Don't go nowhere because we're gonna get to your part after this. So when that happened, I was pissed off already. I was like, I'm in Starbucks raising money for this guy to get home.
He was really pushing it too, man. Like Triforce, I said no initially, but he kept like saying, "Yo, bro." I mean, and he didn't have to say it a bunch because I had empathy to an extent, but he had to like, "Yo, dude, he's in fucked up position right now." And at first, you're like, "He's a fool. Fuck this dude," but everyone can take pity on a fool in some situations because he made it seem like he was unaware.
Exactly.
Like the rug got pulled from underneath him,
and he just
no knowledge.
And he was a stupid. So I'm like, okay, we can skip past that.
Yeah.
So I go out there and I just confront him on the line. No more talking. The funny thing is, I tried to text him, and this part. Hold on, let me see something. Let me. Where is he? And you know how stupid this guy is. You would think that, okay, if Triforce is gonna expose me, let me delete my Skype so he can't get the message. This idiot still, the moron still leaves the Skype open. Are you this dumb? You're this dense. Are you an idiot? So all right, hold on for a second. So here's a part where after he trashed me, I forgave him on the same day. I have to read this part to you. One second. I have to read this part to you. One second. What is this? Okay. People are, so this is me talking to Nick. People are coming telling me that you're complaining to them that I owe you money. Yeah, good. So people can see. I simply tell them the truth. I'm poor, as I am. I don't have any money. I see that you have a GoFundMe running. I wanted you to know to come to, I warned you not to come to New York if you were not secured on coming. That is a decision you made. Knowing I don't have any money to help you, I hope you raise the money to take care of your issues, but stop using me as a scapegoat for your problems. You put yourself in. I, C&D, and you know all know you came here to try to get good with C&D. C&D spoke to me about it and does not like how you tried to take advantage of him by simply bringing gifts for favors. I warned you as best as I could, looking out for you, yet you're here blaming a poor man for a foolish decision you made. If I had money, I would help, but I do not. So he goes, endorse. So I go, why? I said, which is why I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, so I can get money, take care of myself, my finances, and deal my debts. So he says, you do realize you owe me over $1,000. So I said, and he says, and so you got $4,000.
Where the fuck did he get $4,000 from?
He's talking about the GoFundMe the community raised to get me this laptop. That's what he's jealous that the community bought me equipment so I could do YouTube. And I didn't even buy the equipment. The money went to C&D's account. And C&D bought the equipment. And it was short $600. And C&D put up 6 stacks to get it. So anyway. So I said, no, I didn't. And so he goes, and you only care about yourself. I said, I got a GoFundMe. I said, I got your GoFundMe. I'm going to personally get people to donate. He's trashing me and I'm still, read this. Can you read it? Because I don't want.
Let me take a look at this shit. I got your GoFundMe. I'm going to personally get people to help donate.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
He says, I changed it. And you say, I know, I see it in my email. I'm sorry, I didn't just talk to you in person. It's okay. But you said you were gonna help the nigga out.
So now after trashing me, listen to this line. It's okay. Frustration. Things not working. We're all human. It happens to all of us. And we lash out. So I'm giving him a block. He lashed out on me, slapped me, and I turned the face and said, I can understand your frustration. You didn't mean to hit me. You thought you had the play in mind. You made a bad call. Then you try to trash me. I'll still help you. So then I says, but we don't. I said, we all lash out, but we don't mean to. I'm not bothered by it. We just have to make sure that we can at least get you home. I'm just not a fan of Nintendo for using you like that, because I thought it was Nintendo Force. They used it. Right? I hate when they use people. Companies do messed up stuff like that. So he goes, Nintendo Force never used me. I know them personally. Plus that means C&D has an extra ticket to give. What? So you knew? So he knew.
What?
You knew. Read it.
He knew.
Read the stream. Read it.
He knew.
He knew. He knew, and he still came. So then, so he says, also, kinds of hurt that C&D feels that I was trying to use him. You were! Like, what? That's what I'm like, yo, something's wrong with him mentally. I thought, at that point in time, I thought that perhaps he had, like, schizophrenia, and there's like 2 sides of him, and then there's one that's really innocent and is completely oblivious of what's going on, and then you have the demented evil side that's like really using. Because I'm like you what are you talking about? So because he says then I said they could have at least helped you getting home or something. You got them the video on C&D's viral series and what they have given you in return. He says, because if that's the case, would have liked it if he was honest and told me how he felt. Why is C&D obligated or responsible to tell you anything? Yeah, the man don't know you.
He doesn't know him. He only met him when he first came to the...
Like, he's not obligated to tell you anything. The fact that he's out there signing autographs and being nice to people, like, are you kidding me? All right, hold on. So then I said, some things are subtle, and you have to read between the lines, but that's not important. What's important is making sure that you're not stuck here. Trust me, I know what it's being. I know what that's like, being trapped in a foreign place with nowhere to go. So worry not. The community would help you. I hope y'all are reading this, because now it justifies why I'm eviscerating him. Despite what he was doing to me, I was on some straight Jesus Christ Christianity stuff, and I'm not even Christian. Still helping my brother. Anyway, but all right, hold on. So he goes, it's just kind of cynical. I said, oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I thought I had $10. I borrowed $10 from a friend to donate to him. I borrowed it.
This is...
So I didn't even have the 10 to give. I found it from I put myself $10 more in debt with someone else to help him get home. In any event. So, after all of that, he got a Switch. People didn't pick up the pieces. All you former Streepass Princeton members, because y'all, trust me, I have liberated all of y'all. Whatever agreements, contracts, whatever obligations you owe to Nick, he does not exist anymore. So you don't have to hold any obligations to him. You can walk away. Streepass, the Emperor of Arcadia has ordained it. Streepass Princeton has been exiled. It does not exist. It has been eviscerated, obliterated, or annihilated. It does not exist anymore. Anyone come up to me, your Triforce, you know about Streepass Princeton? I'm gonna be like, what? Exactly. It doesn't exist. There is no Streepass in New Jersey. Jersey Pass people, if you need a Streepass to go to,
come to New York.
Come to New York. There's a Streepass in New York, with Nick's prime enemy, Jordan White, who's gonna pass the reins on to somebody else, with someone else in the community wild. So I'm ordaining it. The Emperor has spoken. The original pioneering ambassador of Nintendo has spoken. There is no Streepass Princeton. There only exists Streepass New York. It has been written, so has it been said, so shall it be done. Now, moving on. So, a lot of people didn't even realize.
We got Gabe on the line though.
Yeah, oh no, we're gonna get to Gabe now. Now we're gonna get to Gabe. Now just the Gabe thing. Keep in mind, everyone, Gabe is 15. 15.
Minor.
One more time.
In the United States?
One more time. 15. 15 years old. After he burnt his bridges with me, and he burnt his bridges with C&D, and he burnt his bridges with a lot of people on that line that do not like him. They just put up with him. My man then contacted Gabe. Now, Gabe, can you tell the stream what he offered you?
15-year-old.
So, I was in school one day randomly, and I got a text from Nick, and he told me if I wanted to go to any conventions anytime soon. So I was like, no, not really. Probably some random conventions that are in Jersey. And then he offered me to go all the way across the country to PAX West. Not East, PAX West.
What?
So
he wanted to fly you out?
He wanted to fly a 15-year-old minor to the other side of the country. Did he offer to take your mother with you?
Nope. He didn't mention my mom at all.
Did he mention a guardian?
He didn't mention a guardian either.
So,
hold on, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I even told him, like, nah, that's alright. And he said, Gabe, I can help you out. Like, I sent you the screenshot.
What? Wait, you got DMs?
And I said, Gabe, he said that, Gabe, I will help you out. And I said, like, I'm not trying to owe people money either. Because I knew
you would have owed him money, bro.
What the story was before, before Etika streamed it, or for everybody else to hear about it. I knew that he was manipulating people, so I was just saying, like, I don't want to owe people money. So I left him. He left me on red after that. That's literally how I got away from him.
Did you tell your mother about this guy, this 29-year-old man, offering to fly you across country to a convention center alone?
I didn't even tell her until, like, I told you, because I don't know how she's gonna react to that. That's just, it's weird. It's not good.
Now,
she was, when I told her that, she was a little suspect of it. She was like, what?
When you told me this, I went into the council room with the members of EMP, and the goons were like, Triforce, we can just end this dude. We don't have to go through this. And I'm like, nah, we have to, it's a different time in the gaming industry, and we have a brand to protect, and we have to understand that there's a Nintendo community. Oh, wait, first of all, there's something I gotta say. Let me, give me a second, Gabe. Now, for all you people out there that may want to use the situation to look at the, person called Nick is calling. I can't, Nick, I can't answer you. I'm on the call with Gabe. You gotta wait. Give me a second. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. So, now, I said to, oh, let me hang it up. Sorry. Now, I said to Nick, no, not Nick. I want to say something to these people out here. This street, oh, that's right, it doesn't exist. I can't say that. This Nick guy does not represent, whoa, yo, chill. Guys, chill. I can't take your call, guys. You gotta wait. Wait, I got you. I'm gonna bring you on. Hold on. I know y'all want to, oh, just to let you guys know, these people trying to call in are people that know Nick and they want to expose him. So, but I'm gonna bring them on. But wait, one at a time. So, and they used to be a part of Streepass Princeton. So we have to find a way on some Moses, you know, let my people go. We have to migrate these people from from New Jersey to New York. Don't worry, we got you. We will not leave you out there. We got you. Don't worry, we got you. Hold on, just calm down. We on some refugee type stuff. We got you, B. We got you. So now, this guy does not represent the Nintendo community. I need you people to understand this. This man is a weird dude. He does not represent any of the core principal values of the Nintendo community. Everyone makes mistakes. So we're not here to judge a person on a mistake that they make. I'm not perfect. No one here is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. But when you willfully manipulate, exploit other people and the community for your gain, then I'm sorry, we can't do anything for you. So I don't want anyone saying, oh, the Nintendo community has these type of people. No, he does not represent the Nintendo community. We tolerated his existence because we just thought he was an idiot and he just makes these bad decisions. A lot of people do it. He's not the only one in the scene that does stupid stuff, but they don't make those mistakes like that. They don't willfully make those mistakes. So I just want to put that out there right now. So now, Gabe, so he put you on red because he knew what he asked you is very close to you calling an investigation because like I think those are grounds for someone to call the police. Yeah. A grown man calling some 15-year-old kid asking him, hey man, you want to go to California to PAX West?
I can help you.
I can help you. I can help you. That's what it was. That's what he said. So now, is there anything else you would like to show us, Gabe? Do you have anything that you want to show us on Skype? Because we got it on the window.
Fucking Jared Fogle ass nigga.
As of right now, I don't got anything, but there's the amount of things that I realized after this whole situation happened is it annoys me. The fact that he was using me on his videos too.
Oh, that's right.
There's something else?
He was using me on his videos because since I was getting popularity off of CND,
yup,
he wanted me to do so much videos. Like, if you go on his channel, there's like 5 videos up there of just me doing stuff by myself. Like, I had my own, like, what, 2-3 filler episodes? I'm like, what?
Anyone?
He kept on asking me to do stuff for him, and I'm like, okay, but like, I don't understand, but I did it for him just because I wanted, you know, he was alright at the time, and there was none of this stuff that was happening.
All right, Gabe. So let me bring in he has some former allies of
people that knew him.
Yeah, the people that were once a part of the former Streepass Princeton group, which no longer exists. I want to bring those guys on the call because they have some testimonies that they want to be able to give. So before I go into the it's not the nail in the coffin, and it's also not cremation because cremation requires but before I press the final button that atomizes him and he's gone forever, I want to bring these other people so that they can give their testimonies. But thank you for coming on, Gabe. Thank you for your courageousness to expose this fraud and soon to be eviscerated man. We'll talk later, all right?
Yeah, see you, man.
All right, later. All right. Okay, one at a time. In fact, I'm gonna call the next person, right? I'm gonna get you guys one at a time.
This is like a reality TV show, bro.
I'm gonna call in the order that the people called.
This is an execution.
No, it's not. It's an evisceration. Alright, I'm gonna take this other guy's call. Wait.
A $99 donation, nigga, fuck.
Okay, so may I ask who's speaking?
Yeah, hello, it's Hamza.
Oh, Hamza, what's going on, B?
So, I'd like to explain my story with, what's his name, Prince.
Okay. Oh, he's not a prince. He's on
Yeah,
death.
I know,
He's on death
right?
row. He's a dead man walking. You can refer to him that way. Go on.
So, he took $5 from me off the GoFundMe page, you know? And since GoFundMe doesn't have they don't want to refund the money back.
Wow. Why not?
I don't know. I think it's because of my PayPal.
Okay. When you donated the money to him, did you ever speak to Nick directly?
No, I just donated it for the cause.
Well, I am sorry that you've lost your money.
I'm sorry.
Because trust me, we can sympathize. We've lost our money as well. Unfortunately, which is kind of funny. Like I saw you. You know what the funny part about this whole thing is? I saw him at PAX East. He was 10 feet away from me when he won the GoldenEye tournament. And if he had something to say to me, he could have just said it right there, and he didn't. I had nothing to say to him, so I just left him alone. He won. He was happy. He got his gold medal. Congratulations. And we get back to New York. The man can't let it go.
How did you find his campaign?
Yeah, how did you find his campaign?
Off of the website. Off of Reddit.
Oh,
He
Reddit.
put it in Reddit?
He put the shit on
Yeah.
Reddit.
For what?
The GoFundMe page.
Oh, there's a GoFundMe on Reddit. Ah. And you know what the sad part is? Even though he did that, no one donated to most of his money. Just to let you guys know, most of his money came from the people on the line at the Switch launch. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Hamza, for calling in. Let me grab another guest in and get them. I want to hear their testimonies, all right? All right, then, later. All right, next person who calls in, I'm gonna take like 4 more people, and then I'm gonna go into the stuff that led up to this, because we gotta close this chapter. So next person calling. This is foolishness. This is coonery and foolishness at its finest.
This can't be happening. This.
All right, we're gonna talk. Jay. Wait, what?
He didn't answer.
No, I think I hung up on him on accident. Let me call him back. It's a guy with his name actually called Jay. All right, Jay, sorry taking too long. Gonna wait for the next guy. Call in.
There's literally a list.
Yeah, there's literally a list. Okay, who's this? I know I pressed answer. So why did that hang up?
Check on them.
I'm going to call him back. Okay, so we have Benji Senpai. Hello, Benji Senpai. Friend or foe? That answers that question.
What the fuck?
All right, so let's call this gentleman right in.
What's up, Triforce?
Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is Mike from Monster Gaming. He was also one of the people on the line. So, Mike, what's your story?
So, basically, Nick is pretty much the biggest amount of scum on this possible planet right now for what he has done after hearing everything that you've said, but on top of everything else, trying to ask for a freaking $1,500 on his damn GoFundMe. This freaking dude left us waiting in the fucking cold for the 48 hours I camped out at least. This dude was fucking sleeping in Starbucks. This dude is no true Nintendo fan. He was literally using everybody on the line to try to fund his GoFundMe and shit. It was just disgusting.
Well, you can't blame him for sleeping in Starbucks. He was having abdominal pains.
Well, still, I didn't even know about that until you just told me. But still, freaking, while the rest of us are like sitting out in the freaking cold and shit, freaking. Also, I know for a fact that he also took advantage of my other buddy Ronaldo on the line, and he freaking uses him for a lot of shit too.
Well, that we already know.
Ridiculous.
That we know. Ronaldo came and told me that day one, and I just told him to stay away from Nick if you don't want to have a problem, which is the simplest thing to do. You have a problem with someone, stay away from them. But Nick makes himself available to other people.
Oh, absolutely. He was trying to use me too online, trying to get me to be all nice to him and shit, trying to get me to buy him a hot chocolate after I bought you one that one day I was on the line. Freaking dude is just a freaking leech.
Now, what I want you guys to understand is that, because I don't want to make it sound like that he's the wickedest scum on earth. I know people worse than Nick, so it's not like he's never done nice things for people.
Hold on. One thing.
Yeah.
This donation here from Turbo Pikachu. You mentioned the word fag. It has nothing to do with that. That's derogatory.
Yeah, no,
we're not on that, man.
We're not.
It has nothing to do with.
We were on the line with homosexual people, and we were fine with it.
You know, that's not
your
what it's about.
your sexual orientation is not an issue. That is not an issue. Who you want to have sex with is who you want to have sex with. That's your business. The problem here is prostitution, tricking, switching, straight thudding. That's exactly what Nick was doing. He was thudding out there.
Suck a nigga dick for Nintendo Switch.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I need to put this out there, though. I don't care who you are on YouTube, whether you're a big YouTuber or a small YouTuber. Your subscribers are the most important thing to you when it comes to your channel. If you have people that are loving you for who you are and supporting your content, you don't fucking treat them like a fucking ATM machine. You don't take advantage of them and try asking them to fucking fund a paper-mache meathead on GoFundMe. Shit's ridiculous. Honestly, if you're supporting Etika or whoever you're supporting them for, it's for a legitimate cause and you're not trying to use your subscribers. You're just trying to make people smile on YouTube and try to freaking help people to enjoy your content and get them maybe through a day that they might not be having the best of.
Well, now, Mike, let me get somebody else on the call. Thank you for your time.
I need to put that out there, though. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, Mike. Talk to you later. All right. Hello? Oops. Who was that? Call ended. All right, we're gonna take two more people. All right. So who? Hello?
Hello.
Yes. This sounds like a very young child. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
I've personally met Nick not before.
All right, hold on for a second. Before we go there, I must do this. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 13.
You're 13. Okay, I understand that you personally met Nick, but can we pause on the language because he's of his age? Okay, so I want to hear your story about Nick. So I just wanted to let it be known because I'm trying to make sure we're censored and we're not, we're being respectful to your age. So go on.
Okay. I met him at Pack East. Alright?
So you met him at PAX East?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you met, something happened?
Yes.
All right. What happened?
He was trying to take me somewhere. Like,
What?
He
What?
got me to follow him.
He wanted you to follow him where? Did he tell you where?
No.
What?
Okay. Where was your parents?
They were with me.
Okay. Did he speak to your parents?
No.
So wait, he just walked up to you.
No, because I recognized him. Well, I want to say hi.
Okay, you went and you said hi to him, and then what happened after that?
We started like talking and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started asking him about the Nintendo Switch. I didn't ask him about like the whole like Etika and stuff.
All right, and then when did he ask you? So were your parents around, or what did he try to ask you to come with him somewhere away from your parents?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
You're being 100% honest. You're being totally truthful here.
Yeah, because we want to.
Yes.
All right, and obviously,
I wouldn't lie.
all right. So and you're still here, so this is good. So you obviously said no.
Yeah, I said no because because like it's one thing to like meet someone, it's another thing to take them into somewhere that you probably don't know.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Christopher.
Okay, Chris. Good job on saying no. Obviously, your parents taught you well. You don't go nowhere with any strangers. Doesn't matter if you know them on YouTube or anywhere.
Yeah, you don't go nowhere.
You don't go nowhere. Man. I don't even know why he's talking to a 13-year-old kid and asking him to go somewhere.
Kid, come with me.
All right, Nick. I'm gonna bring one more person on, but thank you for calling in with your testimony and your braveness. The Nintendo community will always be here to support the kids. All right.
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right, this is the last person. So, hello? Whoa. All right, nah.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Too many people. All right.
The fucking laptop's about to explode.
Yeah, all right, hold on. All right, last person. Rachel. Too many people. All right. Rachel, you're gonna have to mute your mic on your stream, okay? This is crazy. I gotta turn off all these people. Yo, this is nuts. Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're low. You'd have to talk up.
Alright, so I have a pretty great story because, this guy was constantly asking me to be in his videos. Like, I noticed that, At first I was saying yes, but then eventually it started getting to the point where it's like, okay, it's getting annoying. I'm just gonna say later, whatever. That's how I gotta wait.
How old are you, Rachel?
I'm 15.
Rachel.
Sorry,
You're 16.
16?
Just turned 16, yeah.
Oh, you just turned 16. Okay.
Were you 15 at the line?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so you're 16. Still a minor. All right. Go on now.
So, the day when they announced that they had the Zelda Ancient Artifacts book?
Yeah.
The issue poster? Nick comes up to me and he's like, oh, Rachel, they just tweeted out saying that, they have this book. You should go and get it. And this guy comes up to me knowing that I have money. I'm not gonna lie, I have money. But it's not money that I earned. It's something that my parents gave me. So this guy comes to me, and, I'm a huge Zelda fan, so, I really want to get it. I go and get it. And this guy starts following me around with his camera, and then even asks me if he can take a photo with the stuff I just bought.
And this is clearly so he can use for his, he wants to kind of promote his channel, and he wants to use the image in the whole 9 yards. And
so he's going to any lengths to whore himself out on anyone that has any kind of following on YouTube.
Because it's like C&D said, he understands he does not have anything to push himself. So he tried with me, he tried with you, he tried with C&D, it didn't work. Then he went to the next tier level, he tried with Gabe, he tried with Rachel, and now I wonder if he tried with Pluto. I'm actually I really wonder. And I gotta ask Jacob.
I think Pluto would have shut him down, bro.
Probably would. Alright, Rachel, I want to get this person called a person called Nick, who's been trying to get in all this time. Let me grab this person, and after that I'm gonna have to shut off my Skype, because guys, you guys are beasting. I understand. I feel you. Trust me, I know what you've been going through, and in that sense I kind of feel bad because I should have exposed and destroyed this fool, but I didn't feel that who am I to judge someone and just completely eradicate a person. But he had this coming. All right, thank you, Rachel. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate what you're doing.
All right, no problem. We'll talk later, all right?
All right, see ya.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Nick.
If this is actually Nick, this will be crazy.
I'm not talking to a dead man. Let me call this. A person named Nick. Hello?
Okay, hello?
All right, there we go. Got you in, Nick. I saw you trying your hardest to get in there. Okay, what was that?
What the?
I have no idea what that was. All right, now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to end it on this. Yeah, I think we're done. We're done here. We're done here. So, let's get to the end of this. One more person. This is the last guy. Last guy. So, poor Zoo.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, yes.
Alright, to say.
Okay.
I've only interacted with Princeton once.
Mm-hmm.
And that was on Twitter. That was over Twitter.
All right.
So here's exactly. I'm gonna read out exactly what he said.
We're in
Good.
DMs right now.
It all goes down in the DMs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it up right now. Wait.
Let's get it down in the DMs in the chat.
Let me get it up right now.
All right.
Oh, you're sending it in the chat?
No, he wants to bring it up so he can read.
Oh.
Stay tuned, stream. Stay tuned. Hold on. And you
Alex 19 isn't so great. Are you kidding me? When was the last time you saw a player with such an ability and movement with Fox? Alex puts the game at another level, and we will be blessed if you ever see a player with a skill and passion for the game again. Mango breaks records. Armada breaks records. Alex 19 breaks the rules. You can keep your statistics. I prefer the magic.
And what?
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a troll.
It was a troll?
Yeah, it was a troll.
Oh, because I couldn't understand. I was about to ask him what was that in reference to.
As soon as he started talking, I kind of knew, but I thought he was going to lead into something.
Oh. All right. So anyway.
Anyways.
All right, guys. You have to do that. Can you go and just close that laptop down so no one calls in the back? Yeah. All right. So, let's go into the end game. $12,618 people on the Etika World Network. Here was the final two strikes. The night of the switch, a friend called Lewis, is a part of my group, was looking to buy a Zelda game, the Master Edition. And I told him I had someone who could buy it for him because Nick was on the line with no money to buy a Switch or anything. So Lewis said I can donate $50 to his GoFundMe if he purchases the Master Edition for him. I asked Nick, will he take it? Nick said yes. Took it. Made the donation first. Sent me the money, in which I had to pull out of the ATM or transfer to Nick's PayPal account to buy the Zelda. I looked for Nick the rest of that evening. I didn't find him. This is literally the day of the launch. He was gone. I don't know where he went, but he was not around. I didn't know whether he was sitting on the line. I don't know if he had to go use the bathroom to kind of arrange himself. Whatever. Around 8 o'clock at night, I finally find Nick standing not too far from Starbucks on a phone. I said, Nick, Lewis sent the money. Do you want the money cash? Do you want it in PayPal? Let me try to see if I can reenact this situation. I'm sorry, Triforce, but I got a better offer. You know, I got to look out for myself. I had the new camera that you guys from the community donated so that I could buy. It was in my hand, right hand. So he took the $50 from Lewis and then found someone else who gave him a better deal. At that point,
he took his money.
Even though... And I gave my man the word that the guy was going to buy it for him. And he turned his back on me. And I said, you can kill him in one blow. I was just going to bash his skull in with the Rebel T6 whatever.
That's a damn good camera too.
And just kill him in the street. And I'm sitting there looking at him. And he turns his back to me. Right after he's done, he goes, like
some movie.
Like I was just nothing. So at that point, I stopped talking to him. I told C&D. C&D said, stop dealing with him. And at that point, I just cut him off. No more talking. The guy fortunately was able to get a refund from GoFundMe, thankfully. Shout outs to GoFundMe. And then we're now where we are as to why a man formerly known as Nick from Princeton dies. So we went to PAX. I had to do an interview with Abdallah. Friday. I was late. Didn't get to do the interview. Rescheduled. Saturday. Missed the schedule again. Told Abdallah, where can I meet you on Sunday so I could do the interview before I leave to go back to New York? He goes, I'm being in a tournament room doing the last tournaments.
Let me just mute this guy.
In fact, you can turn it off. You can shut off the site. It's pretty much done.
It's done?
Yeah.
That's done.
It's oh no.
Okay, I didn't shut off.
Yeah, good. Because I want to read this part because I want to show you how manipulative he is. What led to his own demise. Let me make sure. No. Where did he call me today? Today is when he called me. Oh, this is it. Because then yes, because is it you lied? Yeah, yep. Where is it? All right. Oh no, this is not it. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Perfect. So we'll leave that there. So now, anyway. So now, Abdallah's like, meet me in the tournament room on Sunday around 11 o'clock. I get there late because it was daylight savings time on Sunday, and I didn't know, so I was an hour late. Fortunately, when I got there, I saw Abdallah. I sat down with Abdallah. Abdallah was playing in GoldenEye. He had made it. He was in his semifinals match. If he had won, he'd be in grand finals. And I sat there, and I didn't want to bother him because he was in the middle of the tournament, so I waited. He won his match, he got into grand finals. I sat down, I was talking. Nick was over there playing, and he was in his semifinals match. So if Nick won, he'd make it to grand finals to fight Abdallah. Not a problem. You don't have a problem with that. I just left him alone, and he didn't leave. He didn't talk to us, which is fair. That's good. Yeah. I prefer it that way. I'm telling Abdallah, all right, listen. I'm gonna let you concentrate on your tournament. I don't want to be in your way worrying about this interview you have to do. Finish the tournament first. When you're done with your tournament, I want to talk about your entire PAX experience. He won 4 gold and 2 silver medals at PAX. Like he literally averages like 3 gold PAX medals each PAX he goes to. That's crazy. He averages it, right? So I'm not going to talk about that, and I want to talk about your panel. He had a panel, a YouTube panel that allows him to teach young YouTubers tips and tricks on how to expand their YouTube page. And his hall was filled to the brim. So I want to talk to you about all of that, and I also wanted to talk to him about literally getting on in this group that we're trying to make called the N Team. Which, if you guys had watched today's YouTube video that I put out, you can check it out. No, shamelessly plug. But to get some context to this, you can go to my Empire Arcadia page. You can look into the Nintendo the Nintendo World Tour 2017 playlist. It's right there. It's the first one. Click it. You'll see the videos. Look at the newest video that I put out, and it's for the Joy-Con boys out there. So all you Joy-Con boys are going to enjoy the ending. And it gives context to what I'm trying to do. But the ideal of what I'm trying to do is we're trying to form an end team that uses the power of the Nintendo community to go to regions of the world that only dream of playing Nintendo video game systems, such as the 3DS or the Wii U and the Switch. Go to those communities and provide the same type of Nintendo magic and the Nintendo experience that we put together on that line for the Nintendo Switch during the Switch launch, right? And I need a team of people to help me because I cannot do it alone. And the first person I wanted to ask was Abdallah. So that was the entire set of the interview. Boom. All of that happens. I asked Abdallah, watch the video for the answer, blah, blah, blah. In the comment section of the video, Nick posts, but didn't Abdallah wait, hold on, time out. Did someone send that to me? No, okay.
The video?
Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
You pull it up right there on the...
No, but it's on Twitter, and I don't have Twitter on here. So, who's the guy that sent it to me? Let me see. So, the show all? Nope. 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to read.
It's on Twitter?
No, I saved it. Someone sent it to me. Wait, downloads? Oh, no, I didn't save it. I'll paraphrase. because I remembered. People on Twitter, Joy-Con boys out on Twitter, literally saved it. They caught his message before he deleted it, and he was complaining. Didn't Abdallah lose in GoldenEye? Which he did. Nick beat Abdallah in GoldenEye in the grand finals. It was they were throwing knives at each other, so they're playing a knife game. So, and he got the best of Abdallah. Abdallah lose. Abdallah shakes his hand and says, "Good game" and whatnot. What you guys don't hear in the video, which was probably on Nick's video, and he probably won't upload it, because if he uploads it, he'll look just like the sore loser that he was. He was like, after he won, and he was like, you know, blah, blah, blah. He was explaining to me. He's like, I said, is that it? He's like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, that's it. It's just, you know, what was he? One life to live or whatever he was explaining in the game. After that, he turned around. He's like, yes, yes, I won my first goal. Yes. And I was like, that was so cringy. I'm like, what? I'm
celebrating like a fucking.
I'm like, yo, stop. Actually, I didn't even say stop. I just left it alone. I was like,
sore ass winner.
Yeah, he's a sore winner. That's what he is. And I'm like, so I just said, ugh. And I just walked away. No one believed me. The people who were there who were with Nick recording, you know that was cringy too. You can't front. So in any event, Abdallah was the consummate professional. And he just said, good job. And he packed up his stuff and he walked away. You can't win them all. And that was the end of it. And then I went and I interviewed Abdallah. So now because I interviewed Abdallah and he said, didn't Abdallah lose? I then said, how many gold medals do you have? His reply to that was, you came in that room to interview the winner of the GoldenEye tournament. And in my mind, I'm saying to myself, how you know what I came in the room to do? My man just assumed I came in there and whoever was going to win the GoldenEye tournament, I was going to interview them. I wasn't there to interview the GoldenEye tournament. That wasn't it. I was trying to get a broad coverage of packs. I'm vlogging. It doesn't matter whether Abdallah wins or lose. Number two, Nick knows we're on bad terms. Even if you won, you know I'm not going to interview you. Period. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Stay away from me. Like, I don't talk to you. You don't talk to me. Only time I should be talking to you is when I get myself together and I can get that $1,000 and I can just pay you. And then I don't care what happens to you. Leave me alone. So then now he does all of that. So then I write him a message on YouTube. This was the warning. The straw, the last straw, the last vein, the varicose vein that comes down the neck. And I said, I don't know why I have the tolerance to tell you this. But I explained the entire situation, that what Abdallah was there for and whatever. And I got to reason number 5. I said, now, this is the warning. Stop. 4 letters. S-T-O-P. Stop. The next time you engage in such foolishness, I am going to eviscerate you. I'm not playing games. I said, this is not a threat. It is a promise. Nick deletes the message. So I said, a shred of intelligence. He deletes the message. Good. We can walk away from the situation amicably, like 40-year-old virgin. But no. He didn't want the salesman. He wanted that other dude. What did he refer to himself as? I can't say that word, but you can. 40-year-old virgin. He said, "Oh, you looking for?" He's like, he said, "Listen, let's work with the sale, and let's make the sale work together amicably." And he was like, "Well, you know, salesman with your little N-word tie." And he was like, "Okay, you've been warned." He tried to warn him. And then he said, "In a minute, are you on?"
It's not there, so you can type it.
Oh no, wait a minute. Time out, guys. Just so, because you got to get this. You got to get this. 1 second. I'm going to play it so you can hear it. Because this...
Nigga said, yeah, I'm on the... That means stop in Japanese. They're like, yo, please stop.
I'm not going to say it. Here we go. This is Nick. Nick is a customer. I am Jake.
That I can't do.
Now don't be a Negro, be my nigga. Alright, help me out.
Whoa. I ain't nobody's nigga.
Well, I mean, you somebody's nigga wearing this nigga tie.
Now you're being condescending. See, you've been warned, alright? Let's move forward amicably.
Okay, well,
So
check this out, though. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the sale.
Okay, see? See, now you found yourself a nigga. You was looking for a nigga? Nigga here now, see?
Okay.
Today's forecast, dark and cloudy, and chance of drive-by.
You want to go?
Yo, I suggest you move back.
Then Nick, fire off.
Uh-oh. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, Mr. Floor Manager? Go get him, Tiger.
This shit just got rigged.
What you gonna do, bitch?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. You know Luca Perry from 20th and 25th?
You ever heard of rolling 20s, nigga?
Mhm.
Since I was 16, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Frosty. You know what I'm saying? Spoon, nigga. We fuck dwarves in the ass.
Nigga, this dwarf here don't gotta be tall. Let's pull a trigger off of somebody's face, nigga.
please,
Good
man,
afternoon.
back up. What's up?
Hey,
What?
Well, welcome to Smart Tech.
Hey,
Can I-
is
what can I
this
help
your
you
boy?
with?
Yeah, nigga, we will both mash you. What?
Hey,
what?
how can we
Where you
help
at?
you, sir?
No, he don't need no help. He's already been served. I served him. He's taken care of. He's a little slow, but he got it. See, what he thought was he could come up in here and make the rules, but now he see that Jay make the rules in Smart Tech. Then I run this bitch, and now he about to bounce.
This your boy?
Yeah, that's my boy, nigga. We rep the same Smart Tech.
You just got fucked up with him. Both y'all niggas gonna get clapped up when I get back. Both of y'all niggas.
What did I do?
It don't fucking matter.
Yeah, well, aim high, Willis. Aim high.
Please don't do this.
So now that you got the context of what happened, I told Willis to aim high. He aimed low. Willis is dead now because he clearly don't know how to play. What's the name of this game? Quick draw from 1-2 switch. So, so now after that, he deletes the post. It ends. It all ends. I'm like, yes, he left it alone. Then he sends a message to my best friend Lance. And he tells Lance, tell Triforce to get on Skype and talk to me, or I'm going to expose his trip to Paris. And in my mind, I'm like, this is what I couldn't grasp. This is when I knew he was a mad dog. I was like, you know, I just started YouTube. You know, I'm trying to put my life back together. You know, I don't have any money. I didn't go online and blast you. I tried to raise money for you, even though you were insulting me and slandering me online. And I'm trying to figure out, what did I do to him that makes this man wants to constantly attack me? I turned the cheek. He slapped the other one. I turned that. He punched me in my face. I turned around. He stabbed me in my back. I got in the car. He pulled out a Glock and started clipping off on me. I had to stop the car and say, wait. He's not gonna stop. C&D said, Triforce, guys like him don't learn until they're completely destroyed.
C&D. That's a quote.
C&D said it. So I said, oh, then I know what must be done. There comes a time when there's certain people in this world who must put the animals down because there's no way to reason with them. So now we come to the conclusion of this program. And I need everyone from the former Streepass group in New Jersey, because that doesn't exist anymore. I need everybody in Jordan White's group from Streepass New York. I need everyone in the Nintendo community globally. And last but not least, the most important, I need the Joy-Con boys. To all, delete this fool. Remove him from all social media. Do not empower him.
Nothing.
Don't text him. Don't make no memes. Nothing.
No memes.
Black out. Remove him.
Black. Gone. Nothing.
Is this, can you give me a screen,
I can
please?
give you a screen.
Can you give me a screen? Thank you. So we got the screen right here. 1 second, please. Whoa. Oh, this is a small keyboard. Okay. Twitter. Let me log in here.
Let me just take that off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Good stuff. I almost forgot my Twitter. This is for all the people who may not understand. Allow me to help you understand this. Okay. Whoa. Hold on for a second, guys, because I got to type in on an unfamiliar keyboard. I hope I left it at that number. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. So where are we? Let me see something. Streepass, Princeton. Did I even spell that right? What is this guy?
I don't think that's his name on it.
No, it's
Oh,
there he is.
there he is.
All right, so this has got to be it.
Yeah.
This is it. Excellent, guys. Follow suit. Follow suit. Everybody. Right? He is done. I need you guys to just follow what I'm doing. Just follow what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to YouTube. This is how you completely destroy a person. You just got to do it this way. This is the only way. Trust me, I tried. I tried to be as diplomatic as possible. This is the only way to put the dogs down. When they start foaming at the mouth, there's no way to save them. You got to put them down. They're no longer rational. They're just beasts. Okay? Let me see something here. Where is he? Okay. Where is he? It says 7,904. That number better be half by the morning time. Unsubscribe. How do I block this fool?
About?
About?
Yeah. That.
Good. Now, let me log out here. Going to Facebook. What is it? Wow. How did I forget my own? No, wait a minute. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, that was so stupid. That was the wrong password. I forgot I changed it. Hold on. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oops. I deleted it. Let me bring this over here so I can get this better. Okay. So, you guys shouldn't be watching me. You guys should be doing this.
Yeah,
follow suit. Follow suit. It's a community activity. Yes.
And that nigga.
Everybody got to be doing this right now. Everyone should be doing this.
We got to go back on Twitter because that was the wrong one.
Oh, that was the wrong one? Oh, okay. We'll go back on Twitter. Don't worry about it.
We can make sure we're thorough.
This is how you erase a fool. Oh, it's not even typed in the thing. That's why it keeps doing that. All right. I had it. I'm not thinking. Why is my brain shutting off? I think I've been infected by his virus. Okay, there we go. All right. Oops. Oh, wow. I'm friends with this moron. Really? Can't believe I'm friends with this idiot. So, wait, how do you unfriend?
Unfriend him. Hit the friend thing. Unfriend him.
Yes. Oh, and friend. All right. We block those. Straight blocking those. Golden State Warriors. Clap that off the backboard.
Get that shit out of here. No, no, no.
No, Matumbo. Right? And is that the only thing I'm following more? That's the only thing I know I'm following more. So you guys should be doing the very same right now. I hope this is a community activity. Everyone should be following suit. I have showed you guys examples. So if you don't speak English, you don't understand, then this picture, this visual activity will let you guys know what you should be doing.
Oh, bro, can you block him for me on Twitter?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. Just go to Twitter on here. Just type in Twitter, and then yeah, hit that, and then go drag it from over here. Yeah, and then leave it. No, drag it one more time. Just put it all the way in the middle, all the way. Keep going.
Oh, okay. There it goes.
Wait, here's the DMs from the stream. Yo, Gabe's DMs. Yo, hit that picture real quick.
Are you going to any conventions in the future? Nope. Animes, cons, probably though. Do you want to go to PAX West? That's in Seattle. That's the opposite side of New York. I can help you out, Gabe. I mean, I don't want to be I don't want to be paying people back either. Ridiculous.
Bro, hit me up with that shit. Hit me up with a block on that nigga real quick.
All right. So where is he?
Just search his name. SP Princeton.
Ah, that's his name. SP Princeton. SP _ Princeton.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Damn, this shit don't even pop up.
Where I get E from? No, is it SP Princeton?
Yeah, SP
Printon.
Printon? What the fuck, nigga? Printon? What is that?
Wait, hold on. Let me see this name again. Did I even get it right? Princeton. Okay, yeah. It's Princeton, not Princeton.
I don't know why we can't find this shit.
There
we go. There we go. All right, so everybody follow suit. Your boy's doing it?
Block that boy.
He's gone. Remove that nigga.
So let me put this back over here. I'm gonna go back over here and
sign into your Twitter.
Yeah, actually, I can do it over here. Don't even need to do that right.
He doesn't need yeah, you can just go on ahead right there.
So we're gonna well, the stream is not over. Your boy Etika is gonna get back on. He's gonna close out the stream for you guys. For me, it's he follows me. That is an unfortunate situation. That is so unfortunate. See, this hurts, ladies and gentlemen. This hurts. When the morning time comes and he sees his entire social media wrecked, he'll then learn the lesson. You got to do it to these people. You just got to do it to these people. These guys know no chill. So you got to you got to bring the dogs down. So, in closing for my segment, I want to apologize to all the parents out there for the context of this mature stream. But you shouldn't have your kids watching the stream. It's Etika's stream.
It's my stream.
Yeah, I did my best not to curse. I hope I didn't curse at all. I can't remember what I was saying. A lot of stuff what I was saying, but it had to be done. I tried my best to try to set an example by, especially kids. I know a lot of kids look to me, and I've tried to be a good person and show being good helps people. So kids, for you guys out there looking and saying, but what's the point of being good when people still do that to you? Let me explain something to you about being what it is to be a good guy. Good guys have strength, real strength, spiritually, mentally, you name it. And they can tolerate a lot of wickedness. And to be a good guy, it requires you to have tolerance.
They're saying you undid the block, but we'll just re-block him. Like, it doesn't matter. We're just going to go afterwards and block him.
Yeah, we're just going to block him. He's done.
Yeah, we're gonna
so, you guys need to understand that I hope that I showed you guys, not in what I did tonight, but how I tried to help someone who is even an enemy. The purpose of me doing that, because as a good guy, your job is to try to convert people who are bad to good. You want to help people. Even the bad guys need help. Sometimes they're bad by circumstance, or they're bad by their environment. They're deep down, they're not bad people. It's just the circumstance and the environment that makes them bad. So you have to give them the benefit of the doubt, and that requires strength to be able to take it from them and help them. But when you take it and you don't see any change, then it isn't the environment. It isn't the circumstance. It's their nature. And once you find the nature to be evil and bad, then you have the permission ordained by God to lay them down. Anyway, thank you guys for hearing me out for this amount of time. Like I said, I put out the new video today. It has something to do with the Joy-Con boys. You guys can check it out. You can go to my channel, help me out. I'm trying to get into YouTube so I can earn money, so I can take care of my family and my people back in Jamaica, my sick father in America, and pay my debts. This is where your money goes to. That's why people asking me, Triforce, what's your switch number, or what, the friends code or whatever. I haven't turned on my switch yet. I can't turn on my switch because I am working. I need to get myself out of the hole. I don't have time to necessarily play games like how I used to. When I get back to Jamaica, I'm gonna set up a stream. The only video game times I'll be able to have is when I live stream me doing Let's Plays, obviously with Zelda Breath of the Wild, with the Wind. I keep saying wild. When I go over the entire timeline to find out where in the timeline it fits and correct Dark Horse's mistake of the timeline, because they don't know what they're talking about. 3 timeline garbage. They're completely wrong. Listen to your boy Triforce. I've been playing Zelda since Zelda. I know what I'm talking about since Famicom disk drive. In fact, since the Zelda on the Game & Watch MS. So I know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna need you guys' help. Since I travel back to Jamaica and I go to third world countries based off what sponsors give me, sponsors such as Catalyst Mints, sponsors such as the Zero Review, that's helping me travel to places. Guys like crap, even C&D sponsored me. That's how I travel all around the place. Help me be able to help not only myself but other people. I want to be able to raise money. Like I said, this is what the Nintendo World Tour is. I don't want to spoil it for you guys with the video that I was just talking about. I'd rather you guys watch it and you'll see. And then it's 11:38 when I get off. And
one thing I'm also saying, guys, is that all the donations that you guys sent through the stream, even though we weren't able to read them, all the donations go into Triforce. So
I appreciate that. So the donations go to me. I'm in turn going to take that money and I'm going to put together the first campaign when I go to Jamaica. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys, because then what's the point of me making these videos? You guys will see in the videos what's actually going to happen. But I've been in Jamaica, and I'm telling you guys right now, there are regions in Jamaica where kids don't even know what a Game Boy is. They don't know what a 3DS is. Don't get me wrong, there are people in Jamaica that have new systems, but they don't even know what these games are. I want to be able to go back and provide these games for them so they can play to bring some joy to the life. I want to be able to do charity. Like $1 US is 123 Jamaican dollars. To give you context to how powerful the US dollar is that can help people in Jamaica. You go to McDonald's, you spend, how much is for a number one? Throw a number out there.
Spend like $5.
$5 for a number one?
Like
$5 US. Yeah, the meal. Not just the burger, the meal.
The whole meal you spend like maybe $8, like $8.
$8. $8 in Jamaica is almost 1,000 Jamaican dollars. 1,000 Jamaican dollars can buy 2 full meals from Island Grill to feed 2 people. I'm not talking about a burger and fries. I'm talking about rice, vegetables, and a quarter chicken with juice or water. And I want to be able to go to these regions of the world and use the power of the Nintendo community to do something. I'm going on 40 years old. I want to be able to use, my mother told me, God rest her soul, that stop playing video games because it's not going to do anything for you. It doesn't do anything for society. And on her deathbed, she was proud that I was in Guinness. So I want to take video games and transcend just competition. I want to do something greater than the fact that my team is in the Guinness Book of World Records. I want to use video games to better the world on a social level, a technological level, and an entertainment level, and a spiritual level, at all levels. And that's what the Nintendo World Tour is about. So you guys can check out my YouTube page, subscribe and follow me. If you can't donate, just subscribe. The subscribe helps me. When I put out the videos, you guys watch it. YouTube pays me. I take that money. I use that money to not only help myself, but then do the world tour and help other people. So God bless and thank you guys all. Etika, thanks for having me on the stream,
problem,
B.
bro. Just one thing that you need to say before
What's
we
up?
end.
What?
Is it worth it or?
He's asking if he's...
No, he is. He's right.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. No, I want to say this right now. The dead man, his spiritual ghost, is trying to put together an answer stream.
That's for you, bro.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the donation. Aster, I really appreciate it. Guys, listen, I don't cry. Stop it. Don't even do it. All right? So listen, because I've been through something. So anyway, he's going, his ghost, his spiritual essence is going to try to make a response. Do not, I gotta say this one more time. Do not, one more time, 3 times the charm, Triforce, Hylanian bird chain, 3 times. Do not watch or answer, like or dislike. Ignore all responses. Don't answer his Twitter. Don't answer his Facebook. Don't answer his YouTube. Then he will get the message. I'm out. I got work to do. I got to put up tomorrow's video. Thanks.